alaikum, this is MGB and we are Muslims giving back, as is our duty and moral obligation as Muslims.
And it really is important because a small act of charity can make a huge difference in the lives of people in need. And we always want to remember that every bit of any good act should be done with God in mind, as we can understand from this verse. So we decided to go out and feed the day laborers we see around our neighborhoods in Queens, New York every day. When we reached out to people around the city, a few brothers in the Bronx responded by pledging to prepare and donate platters of food. With this good news, we set out in our red Jeep and headed over to the brothers to pick up the food. When we arrived, lo and behold, they had prepared 60 platters for us to give out. Our Brooklyn branch had a 2-table setup with more food and more people. That inspired us to make our meals even better, so we supplemented the platters with bottles of water, bananas, and oatmeal cookies.
When we arrived at our first location, we set everything up in front of a park. The laborers saw us and excitedly hurried over. They thought we were there to hire them for a job, but when we told them that we were here to give out food, the first person immediately got everyone to form a line, and we were able to hand everyone there a single package of food. Some of them were actually happy to be on camera, like this guy for example, who exclaimed "It's a movie" and decided to show us his hand signs. We see these guys standing out here for up to 12 hours each day if they don't find work. They stand out here in the burning sun or even if it's pouring rain. They don't even know if they will make any money for the day, but they continue to persevere just to provide for themselves and their families.
At our next stop, there were fewer people, but the guy in the gray pointed out a few others behind some of the other corners of the street, and we got to make small stops for them as well. One of our biggest stops was near the subway station next to a church, and although at first they were a bit hesitant, eventually our help was well received. After the first person took some food, he motioned to the others to also come and get some for themselves. found a few more people in a highway corner park who were also waiting for work. They were a bit confused at first when we walked up to them with food packages, but they understood and were very much appreciative. Some of the people we didn't notice at first came around and we were able to provide them with packages as well.
At the end of the day, the important thing is how our actions affect the lives of the people we help. Not just a direct effect such as them having one free meal, but also the effect we have on their outlook on life. That in itself is reward enough for us. For we do what we do not seeking any reward besides Allah's countenance.
يطعمون الطعام على حبه مسكينا ويتيما وأسيرا إنما نطعمكم لوجه الله لا نريد منكم جزاء